because a lot of people feel like money is like everything and you have to have it in order to enjoy your partner. But to my like, not like what the way I think about it is, you don't need money to be happy in a relationship, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
All right. So can love survive financial instability?
Can love survive financial instability? Let me think about that.
Or does money quietly kill relationships?
Man, I think it's all perspective again. Like when you think about these things, everybody has a different mindset or thought process about it. I feel like the strongest people mentally know how to survive when money issues come up. So meaning when I say that, I'm thinking like, for me, and I know men think differently than women, men tend to not put women as like, oh, you don't have to have much money. Like they'll take a woman that, let's just say she working at the lowest minimum wage, McDonald's, they'll take her. And if she's nice, attractive, sweet, genuine, and they can take that. Yeah. They'll build her up. And, it's kind of like, they don't look at it as like, she could be homeless and they'll be like, yo, like, like, I'll take you in, you could be with me. I love you. I want to be in a relationship with you. And then, so on the opposite hand, I feel like it's not, men don't get the same reciprocation,
I hear you. Now, one thing I will say this. Yes, I agree with you. Men will look at women for money. But I'll say is, how good are you with money? Mm-hmm. Like, for example, if you come across a woman, she's don't make enough, right? Fine, cool. But how are you with managing the money? Are you going shopping spree, spending? Yeah. Because right there, you just become a liability, not an asset for me.
Not an asset. Yeah, man. That's big that you say that, because a lot of men don't want that Dracula type woman where you just draining the money out of drain out the man's pockets, and like, because there are like materialistic women like that, man. Mm-hmm. And like they're all over the world, and that's the one thing, I ain't gonna say the word hate, but that's the one thing I really dislike the most, because there's a lot of women, and I feel like they see a guy, very attractive young man, he has ambition, he's trying to do something with his life, and let's just say he's in that process of building. He might drive the Honda Accord, he might be working at a job 9 to 5, making $50K a year, and that's the guy that she'll give him a chance, but she won't take him serious, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not saying all women do that, but some women.
No, I would say this. I was watching a video earlier. That funny that you mentioned about ambition. Yeah. Is that there are some women who would go on social media, try to keep up the Joneses, and they'll view that guy's ambition not big enough. He may like that 50K a job that he's doing. Mm-hmm. But she wants more.
She wants more. Yeah, I see that.
That's
a lot of women. They it's like potential. It's like, okay, he got that, but she want more.
And my thing is that I forgot who said it. I think the content creator name was Kitty. Mm-hmm. Or Kitty, I think. She was on Tonight's Conversation. She was saying this to this lady. And at times that she perfectly described ambition. It's not just financial. Mm-hmm. Sometimes ambition is just waking up every day, just going to your job, or just taking care of you, taking care of the family, etc. Like, I feel like you put so much ambitions on money, but you could be ambitious in every other aspect of life. What's your thoughts on that?
So repeat that. So I'm trying to put it together.
So check this out. So people put ambition solely on money.
Right.
But you could be ambitious in other areas that's outside of money.
Okay.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, I believe that. Definitely you can be ambitious with things outside of money. I mean, there's like women say providers, but it's like you can provide in so many ways other than money. Mm-hmm. I think money, finances is the main theme, because that's what this world revolves around. Honestly, it revolves around money. I mean, we all have to survive. We all got to eat, man. If you ain't eating, if you ain't got no paper, you know, you don't got no roof over your head if you ain't making no money.
I ain't got a roof.
So it's like, yo, like the money, that's why the word money and provider is how people see it. It's like, oh, you're a provider if you making the big bucks. So it's like, they don't care about all that. Oh, well, mentally he's a provider, or like spiritually or emotionally, you know, they don't care about none of that. Like, or he can take the lead as far as other things, but if he ain't making that money, then unfortunately that's the sad part. I think that's how a lot of people think. That's just my opinion. I think people just, provider equals money. Like, that's just how I see it. So my question to you is this: like, which one matters more to you if you really think about it? Love or money?
Love or money?
Like, which one you choosing?
Ooh.
Like, if you had to choose one or the other, man.
One or the other.
And explain, like...
Okay, I'm going to weigh out my odds on this one.
Yeah.
If I were to choose money, that means that I could take care of myself, go on trips, live a worldly experience. And in the book of Ecclesiastes, that is written by King Solomon, I believe. Don't quote me on this. I might be wrong. I might be wrong with my kings over here who wrote it. But he said this best, that everything is all cool and dandy and all, but the love of God is most important. And I'm gonna get biblical. Shoot, I'm trying not to get biblical too much, but it's kind of hard not to get biblical. But
go to church on them, man. You scared? Go to church.
But he really focused that the love of God it should be the most important thing in the world. So you can't buy God. So if I were to choose what to have in this lifetime, it would be love, because they say love conquers all. And even if I don't got nothing around me, if I'm not financially stable, or if I'm broke, if I have to love God, also love other people I'm around, like especially love my wife, or potential wife. But yeah, love. Yes, I could lose money, or you could lose money anytime, any day. Anything, life could happen. But if your love of your life is right there, right beside you, and the love of God with you, you could bounce back you could bounce back.
Man, the crazy thing is, man, I know some people literally, and I know some people like celebrities or whatever that are literally, they got all the money in the world, but they're like, they don't have that love and when I say love, they can get love anywhere. When you're making that much money, love, just people gonna love you. But it's fake love though. It's not genuine love. Like, it's like, imagine you start finally making $1 million a year. It's gonna put that energy out for you. Making $1 million a year, you're still single, and you finally made that $1 million a year. You know how many women will start coming at you differently, bro? Like, and then it's gonna be harder for you to get into a relationship at that point, because now you don't know if it's genuine, or if it's not. You know,
that's true. Now this also piggyback from what we talked about from the last episode. Is it, if you make that millions of dollars, is it truly love, or is it truly attention that they're going after? That kind of blurs the line.
I see what you're saying. The person that's trying to make that money.
Yeah. Because right there, okay, do you actually love me, or do you just want my attention so I can just give them stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's...
It gets really murky, because it's kind of hard to discern, are you here for me, or are you here for what's in my pocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's deep, man. So do you think money can replace a real connection?